Hello there friends, welcome back to another episode of Generation Films. My name is Alan. Zombies come in many shapes and forms, and while they usually outnumber the living because of failed government policies to contain such threats, we the living still have our brains more or less intact. The same brains that helped us survive the savage wilderness in the earliest moments of our species' evolution. This same brain can be used by highly evolved human beings to create an ultimate death machine, one that can drastically increase the zombie killing potential of one individual. Today I want to celebrate human ingenuity in the apocalypse by taking a look at some of the best zombie killing machines out there. If you took your average 10-year-old boy and then your average 40-year-old man and had them draw their ideal version of a zombie killing vehicle, they'd both probably draw something very similar to the Dead Reckoning truck from Land of the Dead. This massive vehicle was built on the frame of a semi-truck and designed to survive even the most heavily infested areas of the country. It could even withstand an entire zombie horde swarming it thanks to an excessive amount of steel plating, which covers the entire vehicle. There are also plenty of great offensive weapons on board as well, including dual-mounted remote-controlled miniguns, side-mounted M60D machine guns which can be fired through gun ports, a fireworks launcher for distractions, and a 6-pack rocket launcher for those larger hordes. All of this is controlled by an advanced computer targeting system. It's a perfect blend of mobility, defense, and destructive mayhem. Now, before we continue our list today, a word from our sponsors, the Walking Dead Survivors mobile game. Enter the wonderfully gruesome and zombie-filled world of The Walking Dead. Start your own settlement and fight for survival alongside millions of other fans. Explore and scavenge to provide resources for your group of survivors, build up your base, and yes, you can even engineer your own walker-proof apocalypse vehicle, one worthy of making it onto this list. Then hop on the radio and scour the airwaves for more survivors. Who knows, you might just run into some legendary TWD characters. Strategize, socialize, and survive. If that sounds like something you'd be into, we'll leave a link for the Walking Dead Survivors mobile game in the description down below. Thank you for your patience. What makes Zombieland such a good film franchise? Well, I have to say it's the tone. While some zombie films like 28 Days Later try to fill us with horror and despair, Zombieland takes a more interesting approach. You see, eventually humans will adapt to the zombie apocalypse, just like how we adapted to almost everything else. And when humans adapt to something, it no longer becomes challenging, we become bored, and shenanigans ensue.
Like a junkie in search of a higher high, Tallahassee is no longer happy with Zombie Kill of the Week.
Now, Tallahassee does get the zombie kill of the century by leading hundreds of zombies off the top of a DIY millennial skyscraper. The zombie kill of the year was also pretty awesome. It demolished one of the great architectural wonders / screw-ups in the world. But sometimes you don't have to try all that hard. Sometimes you don't have to design, engineer, and then build a zombie apocalypse killing machine with, armor plating and barbed wire. Sometimes the solution to all of your problems is sitting right there in front of you. Dave Sanderman, hailing from Riverside, Ohio, most likely was a combine operator before the apocalypse, and apparently he still is one even now. Sanderman's probably been trained to use this machine, and he's probably also been briefed about the safety concerns surrounding a combine harvester. Apparently in the last 10 years, there have been more than 60 incidents in the United States involving this machine, including a handful of amputations and deaths. And so Mr. Sanderman knew that a combine harvester can easily mow down zombies and spit them out into tiny, neat hay bundles of blood, bone, and tissue. Some people have the intelligence to invent new, crazy contraptions. Other people have the intelligence to use existing technology for a new purpose. There's probably nothing bigger in the gaming world than Minecraft. Whether you're playing it on a console or one of the OGs who first brought Minecraft directly from the developers back in the day, you most likely have had to survive the onslaught of many zombies and spiders, usually at night. For some players, killing the zombies in your territory becomes a daily chore and task that you just have to deal with. Others, like me, would instead build fortifications and moats to create a safe area free from zombies. Then you have the really smart individuals who would build a zombie killing machine, like this one I found on Reddit, which uses sloping water to push zombies right into a magma block. Another good way to trap zombies is by creating a lava pit that they fall into. The thing is, Minecraft gives you many awesome ways to engineer the demise of your enemies. And if you're smart enough, you can build a completely automated machine that basically does everything for you. Not all zombie killing machines have to be mechanical. Some of them are going to be biological. Like Alice, she used to be a security officer at one of Umbrella Corporation's secret underground laboratories. After she finds out about her employer's very dangerous and unethical experiments with the T virus, she turns into a whistleblower. Unfortunately for her, she gets kidnapped by Umbrella Corporation and they begin experimenting on her body with the T virus. But instead of turning her into a zombie or a monster, the T virus successfully bonds with Alice at a molecular level. Now she is essentially a superhuman with superpowers. She can easily take out any Umbrella Corporation thug, even the heavily mutated ones. And naturally, she's also become an expert at killing zombies. We eventually found out that not only is Alice a bioengineered killing machine, she's actually a mass manufactured killing machine as well, aka a clone. Rounding off our list of awesome zombie killing machines is another heavily modified vehicle, one that you might be a bit more familiar with and even ridden on. We're talking about the Ford E350 in Dawn of the Dead. This vehicle is commonly used as ambulances, U-Hauls, airport shuttles, and many other things. When the survivors in Dawn of the Dead find two of these Ford E350 buses in the basement of the mall they're hiding in, they immediately decide to create a zombie survival/killing machine. Unfortunately, unlike the survivors who built the Dead Reckoning, the survivors here have to use whatever materials they can find inside the mall. Still, they managed to secure all the weak points on the vehicle with armored plating, barbed wire, and metal. And they've also tied a giant plow onto the lead vehicle for cutting through the zombie masses. It's like a more DIY version of the Dead Reckoning, but it works relatively well. There are even small holes in the vehicle which serve as gun ports, along with slits that can allow chainsaws to go through. And instead of rocket launchers, the survivors have also weaponized a few propane tanks, which they launch off the roof of the vehicle. 5 very different machines, all built for the same purpose. In your own zombie apocalypse, don't forget to use that human ingenuity to figure out a solution for all of your zombie problems. Let me know in the comment section below if I've missed any other cool zombie killing machines that you like. And also don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button down below so you don't miss out on the rest of our awesome content. As usual, my name is Alan, reminding you that life is a movie and you are the protagonist.